There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. The spirit tower has its guardian, but unless it understands who its guardian is, it cannot be guarded. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. If water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. A constitution that is made for all nations is made for none. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. I can chase you, and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. The control of large numbers is possible, and like unto that of small numbers, if we subdivide them. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. Life isn't about escaping, but it's all about experiencing. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. Your story is remarkable, even if you don't know it yet. Imagining something is better than remembering something. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. A real scientist solves problems, not wails that they are unsolvable. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. It was the truth, and like any truth, it was powerful. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. You will do foolish things, but do them with enthusiasm. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. The gods are fond of the cryptic and dislike the evident. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Men don't need linguistic talent. They just need courage and words. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone